Good morning, everyone. It's Miss Kathy here at Sturgis Public Library. Today is Tuesday. It is March 30th, and it's time for us to do a preschool story hour. Let me look at my clock real quick. Yep, it's 10 o'clock. So let's start with our Zoom, Zoom, Zoom song. Here we go. Sing it with me if you know how it goes. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Let's start our story time. Zoom, 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 we'll sing and play and rhyme. If you want to come along, join me as we start the countdown. Zoom, 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 let's start our story time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off! Again, welcome to story time. I have some people watching. Glad to see you here today. This, like I said, is Tuesday, and it's March 30th, and this is a special day. It is Doctor's Day. It's National Doctor's Day. It's just a special day to be able to celebrate our doctors and honor them for all their dedication and the things they do for their communities and for us. And you know, I'm very glad we have doctors, especially this past year when we've had this COVID-19 going on, and the doctors have been working lots and lots of hours and tirelessly trying to help people stay well and get over the virus. Doctors and nurses, I don't want to forget the nurses, although this is Doctor's Day, don't forget the nurses too. Doctors have a really important job. They keep us well, help figure out what's wrong and keep us well. So today, let's honor our doctors. And I'm going to start with a song that has one of the tools the doctor uses. I'm going to show you mine. I made a toy one, and I'm going to put it on. I see mine's a little bit long. I made a stethoscope. I made a toy stethoscope to go along with our song. Hello, hi everyone. So I'm going to be Dr. Kathy, and you might see a doctor wearing a mask. This is actually where I found the idea of having these face masks. Doctors wear them. But I'm going to put my pretend stethoscope on. It's my toy. And here's how this song goes. I use a stethoscope to listen to your heart, to help you be a healthy child and heal you when you aren't. Did you see? This is like the bottom of the stethoscope that the doctor will put over your heart to listen. You know what your heart says? Thump, 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 thump. The doctor's listening for that. So let's see if we can try that again. I use a stethoscope to listen to your heart, to help you be a healthy child and heal you when you aren't. And that heart's going thump, 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 thump. I found this song on a website called childfun.com. I'm so glad I found it. Now, this is in your grab and go bag. You are going to get to make your very own toy stethoscope. Oh, it's almost a hard word to say. Stethoscope. It's in your grab and go bag, and I'm going to show you right now how easy it is to make this. Let me grab the parts out of the bag, because in your bag you're going to have, a headband. That's all it is a little headband like girls used to hold their hair back. This is what is going to be our earpiece. Now, you notice those headbands, they're kind of pokey, and we don't want you to hurt your ears. So in your bag, you also have some Band-Aids. And I'm going to open up my Band-Aids right here. I bought emoji Band-Aids. I thought they'd be kind of fun. So I'm going to open up my Band-Aids, and I'm going to put them on my earpieces. Wow. Sometimes Band-Aids are hard to get out. Oh, look at this. I even have a little heart. I have a frozen emoji Band-Aid. I need 2. Oops, and that one just fell on the floor. Come back, Band-Aid. Stuck to my foot. Oh my goodness. There it is. I need 2 of them because I have 2 earpieces, so let me get 2 Band-Aids. When you get your grab and go bag, Oh, come on, Band-Aids. There it is. Unwrap those Band-Aids. And to make it my earpieces so they won't poke me in the ears, because that's not a good thing. You'd have to go see the doctor if you poked your ears. I'm just going to take the back off of this. Oh, and my Band-Aid, I'm just going to wrap it around the end of my headband. I'm not using it for a boo-boo. I'm using it so I won't get a boo-boo. Okay, there's one side. Let me do the other side because I want to show you the safe way to wear this. My Band-Aid. Anybody else have problems with Band-Aids when they're trying to put them on? Okay, wrap it around my end piece. Oh, you're giving me trouble, Elsa. Here we go, wrap it around. Wrap it around. And now my ends are not pokey. They are protecting me. So when I put them in my ears, oh, much better. I'm not poking my ears. And I want you to notice, I have to take my mask off, my face shield off to show you. I am not sticking this, where am I at? I'm not sticking this inside my ear. I'm putting it up to my ears. So I'm not poking anything in my ears that does not belong in there. And that way, it won't hurt you either. Okay, there's my stethoscope. So I've got my earpieces covered. You'll use your Band-Aids to cover your earpieces. And then you notice, this is like the tube that the stethoscope has. I have already put a ribbon on. There's one piece. I've already glued the ribbon on to one circle. You've got two circles. I glued a heart onto the other circle. What you're gonna wanna do is cover this piece over top of this piece. And I'm giving you some Velcro dots. You're going to notice one side is soft and fuzzy. One side, whoops, they're both soft and fuzzy. Where's my rough side? One side is rough, like a cat, like the cat's tongue. The other side is soft and fuzzy. They're the two sides that are gonna go together. So what you'll do with your circles, I actually glued mine together. I wasn't thinking about it. I glued it together. So you're gonna take your two circles and you're gonna put a rough side, a kitty's tongue side, on one circle. And then you're gonna put the smooth, fuzzy side on the other circle. And if you wanna get them together, you put these, so it's about in the same spot, put them together and then stick it together. And then you will have, I just pulled this one off. Uh-oh, I'm gonna have to re-glue it. You will have your two pieces together because you're gonna put your stickies, your Velcros on these and stick them together on your tube, okay? And then you need to attach it to your headband. So what you will do is take your headband, take your ribbon, wrap it around your headband so you have it overlapping. And you'll have two more of these glue dots, Velcro dots. You can put the rough side on one side of the ribbon, the smooth side on the other. I can show you that. No, I can't. Well, I can show you that on mine because I did it. Then I found out it was too long. So you put the rough side on one end, the smooth side on the other end, as it's wrapped around your headband, and you've got your very own Dr. Stethoscope to listen to your heart at home. Thump, 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 thump. I wanted to show you that right away while I was using this so you would know, uh-oh, that's what I was looking for. So you would know how to put yours together when you get your grab-and-go bag. And you can listen to your dog or your cat's heart pretend, because this really doesn't work. You really can't hear them with this, but it's fun to pretend. You can listen to your stuffed animals. You'll have your very own stethoscope. Okay, I want to stay safe. I'm going to be the doctor and put my face shield back on. Woof. Okay, there we go. Oh, I have another song about a doctor. Let's see. Move my pieces around. Oh, got a mess. I made a mess. That's all right. Here's our next doctor song. We have to have, whoops, my little guy doctor. See him? I'm going to put him up on the board. He's magnetic, so he'll fit on the board. I'm a doctor dressed in white, and I feel just swell. When you are sick, I help to make you well. I give you shots. Ooh, look at that. And if you're afraid, I'll fix you up with the big Band-Aid. I'm a doctor dressed in white, and I feel just swell. Now you're well. Do you think you could do that one with me again? I'm going to sing that song again, and you can be the doctor. Put on your doctor hat. You can't put on your stethoscope. You don't have it yet, but I can put on my stethoscope. If I had a white coat, I could put on my white coat, and I can pretend to be the doctor. I'm a doctor dressed in white, and I feel just swell. I help to make you feel well. I give you shots right there. And if you're afraid, I'll fix you up with the big Band-Aid. I'm a doctor dressed in white, and I feel just swell. Now you're well. Have you ever had to go to the doctor to see if you can start feeling better? Maybe you just don't feel right, something feels wrong, and you want to find out, and you go to the doctor. You'll think sometimes they have to give you a shot to make you feel better, and then they put a Band-Aid over it. It just depends on what's wrong, what the doctor will do for you. Let me see. I know. I'm going to move these guys off. I know somebody who had to go see, well, they didn't go see the doctor. Their mama called the doctor because something had happened to them. I bet you know this finger play too. I bet you know about the 5 little monkeys that were jumping on the bed, right? Well, here's my bed for those monkeys. And here is, can you count them with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo! He doesn't want to stay in there. He's in a hurry to get off the bed. Can you do the 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed with me? Here we go. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. 1 fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor. There's Mama. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Uh-oh, 1 fell off. How many monkeys are left on the bed? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. 1 fell off and bumped his head. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Uh-oh, how many are on there? There's 1, 2, 3. Got 3 monkeys? 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. 1 fell off and bumped his head. Oops, let's take you. You want to fall off. Oh, there he goes. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Okay, doctor. How many monkeys are left on the bed? 1, 2. Put up 2 monkeys. 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. 1 fell off and bumped bumped her head. Boing. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Uh-oh, how many are left? There's just one. One little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. Boing. There he goes. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed." Oh, I think my bed broke from all those monkeys jumping on it. There we go. Put the bed there. Put Mama and the doctor there. Now that the monkeys have all bumped their heads, they need to get into bed and go to sleep. Can you get on there, monkey? Let's put you there. Okay. Now my 5 little monkeys are in bed resting because they hurt their heads. Ugh. If they would have had to go into the clinic and see the doctor, do you know what the doctor would have done? The doctor would have had to check them out. And some of the things the doctor does, oh, you know what? My monkeys have to come off anyway. Come on, monkeys. There are lots of things the doctor will do when they're checking you. My next song is going to tell about some of the things the doctor does when she checks you to see how you're feeling. If you're going to see the doctor, the doctor, the doctor. If you're going to see the doctor, then here's what she'll do. She'll look into your throat. Do you ever see them using one of these lights to look in your throat? And when they do that, she'll have you say, "Ah, ah, Put the tongue depressor on there. If you're going to see the doctor, then that's what she'll do. She's going to look in your throat, have you say, "Ah." Oops. That helps her to see why you're feeling blah. If you're going to the doctor, then that's what she'll do. Not only do they do that, but they use a couple of other tools that they will check you with. If you're going to see the doctor, the doctor, the doctor. If you're going to see the doctor, then here's what she'll do. She'll use a thermometer to take your temperature. She'll use her stethoscope to listen to your heart. If you're going to the doctor, then that's what she'll do. Shall we try that song again now that I have all my parts up here and you know what's coming? Maybe you can sing the song with me. If you're going to see the doctor, the doctor, the doctor. If you're going to see the doctor, then here's what she'll do. She'll look into your throat and have you say, "Ah." That helps her see why you're feeling blah. If you're going to the doctor, then that's what she'll do. If you're going to the doctor, the doctor, the doctor. If you're going to the doctor, then here's what she'll do. She'll use a thermometer to, take your temperature. She'll use her stethoscope to listen to your heart. If you're going to the doctor, then that's what she'll do. Oh, they have to check all those things to make sure your heart is going thump, 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 thump. And look in your throat, to see if you have a sore throat. And take your temperature to make sure you're not having a fever. Doctors have to know how to do a lot of things, don't they? They like to check lots of parts of your body. So I have another song about the doctor checking different parts of our body. I'm going to have to move this aside and stand up because I think you know how to help me with my next song. You probably know parts of it. Let me get right over here. What does the doctor check? The doctor checks my head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Can you stand up and do this with me? My head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. The doctor checks my knees and toes. That's how the doctor's visit goes, how it goes. Did you do your head, your shoulders, knees, and toes? Well, guess what? Next, I might have to move up for this part so you can see, because we're going to do the next part of the song. What else does the doctor check? The doctor will check your eyes, your ears, mouth and nose, mouth and nose. Are you pointing to them? My eyes, my ears, mouth and nose, mouth and nose. The doctor checks my mouth and nose. That's how the doctor's visit goes, how it goes. Good job. You know what? We have a couple more body parts the doctor's going to check, and I wanted to show you. Here's a picture. Do you know where your heart is? Everybody says to put your hand over your heart on your right-hand side. It's probably just opposite. The way you're looking at me, this is my right. If you're looking at me, this is probably your right. We're just opposite. But you put your hand over your heart because it's on the right-hand side. Well, what I'm looking at this picture looks more like my heart's in the middle. My heart must be more in the middle, right here. And do you know what these things are on both sides of your heart? They're a very important part of your body that helps you breathe. They are your lungs. So you have lungs on either side of your heart. So our doctor is going to check our heart, our lungs, and how tall we have grown. So I'm going to come back here again to do the rest of the song. Are there other things that the doctor checks? The doctor checks your heart, your lungs, and how tall you've grown, how tall you've grown. Your heart, your lungs, and how tall you've grown, how tall you've grown. The doctor checks how tall you've grown. That's how the doctor's visit goes, how it goes. Okay, let's try doing that one more time and do it all together. I'm trying to get in there so you can see me. I hope you can hear me. Let's do our song all together, no stops. You know all the parts now. The doctor checks my head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Are you touching your toes? My head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. The doctor checks my knees and toes. That's how the doctor's visit goes, how it goes. The doctor also checks my eyes, my ears, mouth and nose, mouth and nose. My eyes, ears, mouth and nose, mouth and nose. The doctor checks my mouth and nose. That's how the doctor's visit goes, how it goes. Something else the doctor will check is my heart, lungs, how tall I've grown, how tall I've grown. My heart, my lungs, and how tall I've grown, how tall I've grown. The doctor checks how tall I've grown. That's how the doctor's visit goes, how it goes. Good job. I think we've been checking out all right. I think our temperature's been good. I think our eyes and our nose and our ears and our mouth has been good. My head, that might be questionable, but I think my head's good. My shoulders are good. My knees are definitely good. I've had my knees replaced. My toes are down there wiggling and moving. I think I would get a good, clean bill of health. How about you? Are you feeling good? Well, let's see. Did I have another one? I better look. Nope. That was all my songs today about doctors. I'm so thankful for my doctor. I hope you are thankful for your doctor. It's not always fun to have to go to the doctor, especially if you're not feeling well. But if they can make you feel better, then it's a good thing. Well, if you want to read some books about doctors, we have some here at the library. We have this one called I Can Be a Doctor. This book was given to us by a person that I think was in the nursing field. I can be a doctor. And look, he's wearing his mask. I'm wearing my face shield. The doctor's got his mask on. Here's another one called Doctors. Doctors are an important community helper. We are so glad we have doctors that can make us feel better. And then, if you've never been to the doctor, here's a great book, What to Expect When You Go to the Doctor. This can help you so you don't have to be scared. It can be scary going in there because you don't know what the doctor's going to do, and if you don't feel well, it's even more scary. But if you can figure out what they might do, what might happen to you, it's not quite as scary. And then we have the ever popular Amelia Bedelia, calling Dr. Amelia Bedelia. She does funny things. She's not really a doctor, but she will do lots of funny things in her stories. I bet you know the Berenstain Bears. Sometimes they have to go to the doctor. And look, the doctor's got the stethoscope on and he's got a tongue depressor. Say, ah. You know the doctor might do that to you. We have Barney and Baby Bop go to the doctor. Oh, Baby Bop is wearing the stethoscope there. Oh, and then animals go to the doctor too, but they're not the same doctor that we go to. Here's a fun book I threw in. Charlie the Ranch Dog. Charlie goes to the doctor. You know, the animal doctor is called the vet, right? We don't go to the vet. Animals go to the vet. But still, I wonder how Charlie feels having to go to the doctor. Sometimes you might go to the doctor to find out, I have the flu. Oh, what happens when you have the flu? You could read and find out. Or maybe you have that really sore throat when you've been doing that, you find out, I have strep throat. These are some books that talk about the illnesses you can have. And then for fun, there is Bear Feels Sick. Oh my goodness, Bear's a wild animal. I wonder if he could have a doctor to go to. What are his friends going to do to help Bear feel better? All those books are going to be available for you to check out here at the library. And if you can't come to the library, but you can go on YouTube. Let's see, what did I find on YouTube this week? Oh, the Berenstain Bears Go to the Doctor is a read aloud on YouTube. You can listen to that one. Peppa Pig. Peppa loves doctors and nurses. Find out what happens when Peppa goes to the doctors and nurses. And then I thought I had this book at the library, but I don't. It's called A Bad Case of Stripes. What if you woke up tomorrow morning and you were covered in rainbow stripes? I wonder what would cause them. We don't have that book at the library, but you can see it on YouTube. It's kind of a long one. It's 9 minutes long, but that's okay because it was a fun book to watch. And then you have your grab and go bag. Like I said, you're going to get, I made my stethoscope. Here's my toy stethoscope to pretend play with. I've got my ear coverings. I'm not sticking them in my ears. I'm sticking them beside my ears. So you will have your headband, your ribbon, your 2 circles to put together. I'm going to have to fix this one. It broke. Your Band-Aids. You'll probably have different whatever those things are. Different kinds of Band-Aids than what I had. And then you'll have your Velcro dots to put it all together. That's in your bag. And also, today's songs are all in your bag. Oh my goodness, my fingers are sticking together. The list of the books and the YouTube videos. Here's a picture where I got the idea for making the stethoscope. It's really fun. And then on the back of that page, you can pretend to be the doctor. Can you name all those body parts? It has a list down here if you wanted to name them. If you want to cut them out and glue them on there, that's great. If you want to write them on there, if you just want to draw arrows, do you know all those different parts of the body? Could you be the doctor? I hope you will stop in and get a bag. It's really kind of fun to have a pretend stethoscope to play with and check heartbeats. Okay, that's the end of my story time. It is time for us to say goodbye already. My goodness, the time went by so fast. Well, like I said, today is National Doctor Day, so if you see your doctor, tell him thank you. Thank you for taking such good care of me. And let's go ahead and sing our goodbye song. Let's see if I can remember how it goes. See you later, alligator, in a while, crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, jellyfish. See you soon, big baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear, wave goodbye, butterfly. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe.